In 2019, a team of geneticists made a discovery so disturbing that 3 scientists quit the project. They found human DNA sequences that, according to everything we know about evolution, should not exist. These weren't just unusual genes. These were genetic codes that appeared to violate the fundamental laws of natural selection. DNA that seemed to have been designed. The implications were so terrifying that the research was classified for 2 years. When it was finally published, it sent shockwaves through the scientific community and raised a question no one wanted to answer. If this DNA didn't evolve naturally, where did it come from? The discovery happened by accident. Dr. Eugene McCarthy and his team at the University of Georgia were studying human chromosome 2, the chromosome that supposedly proves humans evolved from apes. But what they found defied explanation. Buried deep in our genetic code were sequences that showed no evolutionary pathway. No gradual development, no trial and error mutations. Instead, they found what geneticists call irreducible complexity. DNA so perfectly engineered that removing even one nucleotide would cause the entire system to collapse. It's like finding a fully assembled Swiss watch in the middle of a random pile of metal scraps. Even more disturbing, these impossible sequences weren't rare glitches. They were found in every single human they tested. Rich or poor, every ethnicity, every continent. We all carry this genetic impossibility. And the sequences were active. They were producing proteins that control critical human functions like consciousness, memory formation, and something the researchers called quantum coherence in brain tissue. Dr. McCarthy said, "We found genetic instructions that are more sophisticated than anything we can create with our most advanced computers." The question isn't just how they got there, it's who put them there. To understand why this is impossible, you need to know how evolution actually works. Random mutations occur over millions of years. Most are harmful and die out. A tiny fraction provide advantages and get passed on. It's a slow, messy, inefficient process, like typing random letters and hoping to eventually spell Shakespeare. But these DNA sequences showed zero evolutionary waste. No dead ends, no mistakes, no gradual improvement. They appeared fully formed and perfectly functional, like someone had written flawless genetic code in a single draft. When researchers tried to trace these sequences backward through our evolutionary history, they hit a wall. The sequences simply appeared in the human genome about 200,000 years ago, exactly when modern humans emerged. Before that, nothing. No precursors in earlier hominids, no building blocks in our supposed ancestors. They just materialized. Dr. Francis Collins, former director of the Human Genome Project, called it the most significant anomaly in human genetics. Scientists have identified 3 possible explanations for this impossible DNA. Each one is more disturbing than the last. The first theory is directed panspermia, that the sequences were inserted by an advanced alien civilization that seeded Earth with modified humans. We're not evolved, we're designed. The second theory is time manipulation, that the DNA came from our own future selves, somehow inserted backward through time to ensure human survival. The third theory is quantum consciousness, that these sequences exist because human consciousness itself shapes reality at the quantum level, literally willing our own genetic code into existence. But there's a fourth possibility researchers whisper about but won't publish: the impossible DNA isn't random. It contains patterns, mathematical sequences. Some believe it's a message. In 2021, a team of cryptographers analyzed the genetic code and found embedded mathematical constants. Pi, the golden ratio, and prime number sequences that shouldn't exist in biological systems. The message, if it is one, is still being decoded. But preliminary analysis suggests it contains coordinates, locations, and a date, December 21st, 2030. If this DNA was deliberately inserted into our genome, it raises questions that shatter our understanding of human origins. Are we alone in the universe? Did we evolve naturally? Are we even fully human? But here's what's keeping scientists awake at night. These genetic sequences aren't dormant. They're becoming more active. Recent studies show they're expressing more proteins now than they were 20 years ago. Something is turning them on, activating them, preparing them. The most terrifying part? Children born after 2015 show 300% higher activity in these impossible DNA sequences compared to their parents. Each generation is expressing more of this mysterious genetic code. We're witnessing real-time activation of genetic instructions that shouldn't exist, in patterns that suggest preparation for something. But what? The answer might be hidden in those decoded coordinates, and we might find out on December 21st, 2030. The discovery of impossible human DNA has opened a door that science isn't ready to walk through. We're carrying genetic instructions that challenge everything we believe about evolution, consciousness, and our place in the universe. Whether it's aliens, time travelers, or something even stranger, one thing is certain: humanity is far more mysterious than we ever imagined. And if those genetic coordinates are real, we don't have long to find out what they mean. Are we carrying alien DNA, or is there an even stranger explanation? What do you think?